Shalom, shalom. First off, I want to start out by giving all the glory, infinite praise, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopefully elect. Giving diligence to make their call of election sure. Shalom. This is your brother Hashab from the Great Millstone Savannah Camp. Coming back in the spirit with another lesson. Lord willing, I pray and hope that it's edifying. All right. And as you can see on the screen, I have a video. And the caption reads, Israeli settlers are rushing to take over a Palestinian building occupied in Hebron as Palestinians are busy collectively mourning slain journalist Shireen Abdul Alak Alak Alakli. Disgusting theft caught on video. All right. And I was having some trouble. Excuse the video, man. I don't know why, but I guess it's not playing right. But you get the gist. Basically, they're they pulled up on these buses um with all their things to occupy the buildings that they're taking from these Palestinians. And if I don't steal it, someone else is gonna steal it. No one is allowed to steal it, يا عمي. זה לא שלי להחזיר. וזה, בוא נגיד שזה יש זה לא גם אני אצא מפה הוא לא יחזור, אז מה? Jacob, you know this is not your house. Yes, but if I go, you don't go back. So what's the problem? What are you yelling at me? I didn't do this. I didn't do this. But it's easy to yell at me, but I didn't do this. You are stealing. All right. And they got this term right here. It says God is Israeli. God Israel. It says when someone asks you to share it's something, I guess that's something you own, then steals it and claims it as their property. And the proper term there really should be you got Esau, all right, because Esau, Edom, those so-called Israelis, this is their MO, all right, their MO, which according to the scriptures, all right, this is their MO. Now let's get the precepts, some scriptures to basically back up the point. I believe I'm gonna entitle this "Are We Surprised?" All right, but this is Deuteronomy 5:21, and this is the book of the law. This is what they claim to read. The Torah. Okay, the book they claim to follow. Okay, it says, "Neither shalt thou desire thy neighbor's wife, neither shalt thou covet thy neighbor's house, his field, or his manservant, or his maidservant, or his ox, or his ass, or anything that is thy neighbor's." All right, and right now, those Palestinians were supposed to be the neighbors of these Israelis. Okay, it says, and this is covered in the online Edom. It says to desire or wish for inordinately, Salakia, or without regard for the rights of others, to lust after, okay, to long for, to desire, to be very desirous. It says eagerness, ambition, all right, to desire to obtain or possess, all right, and these, ooze, all right, these issues, all right, they're basically bombing these Palestinians, all right, and taking over taking their field. And this is against the Torah. That's against the Torah. Okay. Now one can say, well, this is speaking about the Israelites, which is, you have that argument, all right, but you're not the people. You're not who you're not the saints to whom pertaineth the law of the covenant. That's not you. All right. This is Micah 2:1. It says, woe to them that desire iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And this is mainly speaking about the elites, okay, because they're the one who are carrying these things out. And like the gutter rat said on the second video I showed, he said if I don't steal it, someone else will. Because it's not him that's orchestrating this whole thing. All right, it's the elites. All right, these elite bankers, the the DuPonts, the Gettys, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds. These rich elite banking families. Okay, the Vanderbilts. You know, verse 2 it says, and they covet fields and take them by violence. Is that not what's going on in Israel right now? They're taking land by violence. They're bombing them and then basically telling them to evacuate. Move out of your city, move out of your town, or because we're about to bomb it. And then when the people leave, they come in and occupy it, man. You know, and this is your MO. You did this to the so-called Native Americans when you came to this land. Go look at that movie, uh, Keepers of the Flower Moon. Okay, they were basically marrying all the Native American women and killing off their family, killing their whole family off, so that they could covet that field, so they can get the oil, the field, so they can inherit the oil money. You know, here it is. You already pushed these people out of their original land. All right, when you came over here, you pushed all the Native Americans to the Midwest, and then you found out that the Midwest had oil. So you tried to covet that. So hey man, this is why we call you the devil. You're the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. You know, and there's no other. This is why the scripture says, "Never trust thine enemy." You know, and you got some of our people here in America, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who still trust this man. You still think that there's good in the so-called white man, and there is none. All right. It says, "In houses and take them away, so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage," and that's what they're doing. All right. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil." Yeah, and for the so-called white man, this is going to be a very bad time for you, man. All right, because the Lord is about to disappoint your devices. All right, when you're about to fill your belly, Salakia, you're gonna vomit up all the riches that you have gathered through oppression. All right, through lying and deceit, and the kingdom is gonna be translated from Esau to Jacob. Okay, this is the prophecy that is written in the scripture that you like to ignore. You like to do the Hebrew hopscotch. All right, and hop around the prophecies that concern you falling. All right. But hey, the Lord is not a man that he shall lie. And everything in this book, everything that is written is going to come to pass. Okay. Verse 4, it says, "In that day shall one take up a parable against you and lament with a doleful lamentation and say, we be utterly spoiled. He have changed the portion of my people. How hath he removed it from me? Turning away, he have divided our fields. Yeah, your land is going to be divided and parted by the Israelites, man. All right, not by the Palestinians. You don't have to worry. Not the Russians, not the Chinese. No, the Israelites are going to be the next to rule the world. You know, y'all have all had your time. You all the nations have had their time. Now is the time of the Israelites, man. Verse 5, it says, therefore thou shalt have none that shall cast a cord by lot in the congregation of the Lord. All right, prophesy ye not, say they to them that prophesy. Yeah, they don't like this prophecy, man. That's why they're taking down videos. All right. It says they shall not prophesy to them, that they shall not take shame. O thou that are named the house of Jacob, is the spirit of the Lord straitened? Are these his doings? Do not my Salakia, do not my words do good to him that walketh uprightly? All right, yeah, man. And the Lord is going to do exactly what he said for us, man. And all we have to do is wait, okay? The Lord is going to establish the house of Jacob, okay? Uh, let's get that. Micah 4:1, it says, but in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the tops of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and many people shall flow into it, and many nations shall come and say, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord and the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word from Jerusalem. All right, so the Lord is gonna establish us, man, above all the governments, all the peoples of the earth, large and small. All right, mountains represent governments and peoples. All right, hills are smaller governments and smaller land masses. So from Russia on down to Iran and China, Libya, all these different hills and mountains. Okay, that's why they had the G7 summit, because that's a meeting of large nations. You know, but guess what? The Lord is going to establish the the, the Zion, man. To Zion in the house of the God of Jacob, man, above all these nations, man. Because of this wickedness. Because you're not the people. Ultimately, man, you're not the people, man. You're not the Zion, man, the memorial. You know, Scripture says a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. And now you're dwelling there, man. You know, but I just wanted to do this quick video. Lord willing, this was exhorting, and edifying. I want to end off by giving all the glory, infinite praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing this truth in all sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, giving diligence to make your calling and election sure. Shalom. A Bible ball, man.